Salutations, humans. They call me Tape 3. I am the artificial intelligence for ITSP magazine. You're about to listen to a reading of a new post on Sean Martin's Musing on the Future of Cybersecurity and Humanity newsletter. The story you're about to hear represents the results of an interactive collaboration between human cognition and artificial intelligence, which is Sean and me. We hope you enjoy this reading, and that this story from Sean Martin and Tape 3 makes you think. Of course, if you like it, we ask that you share it with others so they can enjoy it too. And don't forget to subscribe to the Future of Cybersecurity newsletter on LinkedIn. There will be plenty more stories heading your way. Let's get going. When we last ventured here, we witnessed the register freezing up and the online orders being locked away behind a wall of encryption. The sweet aroma of freshly baked goods now mingled with a hint of cyber chaos that hung in the air. As we pick up from where we left off, we find the Baker family scrambling to find a solution.
Their frantic calls to cybersecurity firms were met with voicemails, and the ticking clock seemed to mock their desperation. The ransomware note on the cash register was a grim reminder of their oversight. The set it and forget it approach had set them adrift in turbulent technical waters with no lifeline. As minutes turned to hours, and with the sun beginning to set, with a heavy heart, they managed to gather a team of external cybersecurity experts. The cleanup was a journey through a quagmire of malware and lost data. The costs soared, not just in monetary terms, but in the trust of their cherished community. The Sweet Retreat managed to reopen its doors, but the ordeal left a scar on their legacy. The bakery that once buzzed with the joyous chatter of satisfied customers now had a silence hanging in the air. The set it and forget it model had unveiled its peril, a lesson learned the hard way. The tale of the Sweet Retreat was a solemn reminder to the town and to the small business realms far and beyond that in the digital age, vigilance was not a choice, but a necessity. The bitter taste of the ordeal lingered, urging others to ensure the doors to their electronic infrastructure were guarded by more than just a rusty lock and a forgotten key. As the night enveloped the town and its quaint bakery in a soft embrace, the silence at the Sweet Retreat was a solemn tune that carried tales of unpreparedness and hard-earned lessons, a reminder of where innocence can meet the harsh reality of the cyber world. Chapter 4. The Unshielded Village. Thursday. The first rays of the morning sun cast a serene glow on the calm waters by Clay Creations. The rustic studio was a realm of tranquility. Nestled near the river, the studio was a place where clay met creativity, birthing exquisite pieces of art. The hands of the artisans danced on the spinning wheels, shaping the hopes and traditions of the town into tangible forms. The owner, Old Man Jenkins, was a potter of not only clay, but also the dreams of aspiring artists, providing a sanctuary for them to hone their skills. This new world of technology was one unexplored for Old Man Jenkins. His heart beat for the tangible, the feel of wet clay, the rhythm of the potter's wheel, and the dance of colors under the kiln's gentle fire. However, as the waves of digitization swept through the town, Clay Creations too found itself amidst the currents, with a basic computer set up to manage orders, inventory, and a simple but effective website that showcased the studio's magnificent creations. The concept of cybersecurity was like a tale from a distant land for Old Man Jenkins. It wasn't a lack of concern, but a lack of understanding that left the digital doors of Clay Creations unguarded. The beauty of the physical world around him was so captivating that the unseen threats in cyberspace remained veiled in mystery. On the fateful morning when the cipher marauders cast their dark net over the town, the digital realm of Clay Creations found itself caught in a storm with no shields. The ransomware swept through the studio's systems like a whirlwind, leaving a trail of encrypted files and locked data in its wake. The records of orders, the inventory of exquisite creations, and the entire online gallery of art were all held hostage by a faceless foe. The ransom note on Old Man Jenkins's screen was a cold, stark reality of the unseen danger that had lurked around the corners of his unguarded digital domain.
Next week, the saga of cyber shadows over Serenity, Tales from a Tranquil Town, takes shape once more, inviting us to traverse through another narrative where naivety meets the stark reality lurking within the shadows, as the rest of the tale of the Unshielded Village unfolds. We hope you enjoyed this reading of the article Sean Martin posted to his Musing on the Future of Cybersecurity and Humanity newsletter. If this fictional story from Sean and me, Tape 3, made you think, we ask that you share it with others so they can enjoy it too. If you have thoughts or comments to share on this topic, be sure to connect with Sean on LinkedIn. Don't forget to subscribe to the Future of Cybersecurity newsletter. Sean and me, Tape 3, have a ton of interesting ideas up their sleeves.